Good morning. This is Charlie Rankin. I'm coming to you from St. Augustine, Florida, and excited to share some new features that are available on the InstaRaise platform. Today, we are going to talk about auto texting to the student's contacts. For the first time at InstaRaise, when a student enters a phone number, we do have the ability to set that phone number up to an auto text where that potential donor will start receiving messages about the student participating in your fundraiser. Also, brand new to InstaRaise, starting in January, the students in your program can text from their phone a Spanish text message about the fundraiser. The platform will translate the message into Spanish. It opens up the texting app on their phone. I'm going to show you this morning. And those students who need to send outbound text messages in Spanish can now do that from their platform. Also, so happy to introduce a new opportunity for you to earn a $50 credit on your next fundraiser or your next apparel order. What you'll do when you tell your colleagues about FloridaFundraiser.com, about your experience working with me, Uncle Charlie, working with your students to help you raise more money in less time. If you'll tell your colleagues to, hey, you got to set up a call with Charlie, see if he could help you. If that colleague signs up for a fundraiser or they place an apparel order, you will receive $50 credit towards your next campaign. And just as a thank you for sharing my name and for that person trusting you, I will give that teacher a $50 credit on their first campaign or apparel order as well. That's a total of $100 in credit that we'll be giving out. $50 to the teacher that refers us and $50 to the new customer. I know that that serving teachers like you is what is important to me, and I hope that you'll help me to spread the word about that. Okay, well, let's get right into it. Let's take a look at some of these new features related to auto texting and the Spanish messaging. I'm going to show you on the laptop, and then I'll also show you some things on the phone. So what's going to happen is a student would register for your campaign. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just real quick, I'm going to register maybe Matthew Rankin for this campaign. We're going to put Matthew in the band. Now, I'm using an email address that I've used before. I'm going to go ahead and click sign up. It's going to tell me that it's found this email address. So I'm going to go ahead and go to login. Oh, okay. I'm going to go through this real quick. Now, that typically is not the process that's going to happen. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip to this screen right here. This is the screen where the student would add their selfie. We've seen this before in the registration process. This is the screen where they add their fundraising goal, where they can personalize their message, and this is where they can add their contacts. Now, I've already gone ahead and added a contact. I'm going to drop my picture out of the screen here so you guys can see everything. I've added a contact, Uncle Charlie. I have Uncle Charlie's phone number. I have Uncle Charlie's email. Now, if this was happening from the student's phone, I do want to show you that this would look a little bit different from a phone. I'm going to switch over to the phone real quick. So on the phone, it's going to look a little different. On a phone, the student's going to have this button right here that says import phone contacts. Now on the computer screen only, that button is not there. So just notice this screen is coming from a laptop. There is not an import phone contacts button. But here it's coming from a phone. And what happens is it actually opens up their contacts and they can import people right from the contacts on their phone. Huge step forward in the fundraising. Let's go back to the computer version. Now they're going to press confirm and continue. Now, if they entered Uncle Charlie's email address on that previous screen, Uncle Charlie is already going to get an email about the fundraiser. But this is the new feature about auto texting. So if you'll see right here, we have this enroll contacts in auto text. Now, this is an action step the student does have to take. or if it's a mom or dad helping with the fundraiser, they would need to do this. They're going to click here on this oval. And for each phone number that they want enrolled in the auto text, they do need to turn this on and turn this off. And if they have more than one phone number listed here, they would just turn this button on and off for each phone number that they have listed. I only have one because I didn't want to put a bunch of people's phone numbers up here. Just note that we only allow 20 phone numbers to be enrolled in this system. If you'd like to see the text messages that are going out, the person can preview them. As your rep, I do have the ability to edit these text messages so we can tweak these to include a little bit more detail about the fundraising goal. And then the student does need to confirm that they've obtained consent from the donor. My suggestion would be that the students reach out to the donor a day or two before the fundraiser to let them know that they're going to be getting these text messages. And then they just click on save. They do need to click that box there, click on save. Okay, now that's how you enroll in the auto text feature. Let's hop over to the phone and let's talk about this Spanish texting ability. So right now we're going to cover how we auto text in Spanish. Now I'm on the phone now, and check this out. Here's Uncle Charlie's phone number. All we have to do is turn on this button that says enable Spanish messaging. Then the student can switch between English and Spanish. If they choose English and they press this speech bubble, it does switch to their texting app right away. And that text to Uncle Charlie is in English. But let's switch that to Spanish. And I'm going to hit that same text button on my phone. Now, hola, Uncle Charlie. That's translated now into Spanish. The student can hit send to Uncle Charlie. It does include the link to that student's personalized page. And then it's going to ask the student, did you text this contact? The student can hit yes. It says, well done, keep reaching out. And then the student can do that same behavior with the rest of their phone numbers. Here on the next screen, the student can share their campaign page on a number of platforms: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, and Instagram. They also can, press this button. It switches to their texting app, which is a super easy way for them to continue to share. And then finally, the student does reach their dashboard. The same thing on the website version. The only thing is on the website or the laptop version, we can't send a text from the laptop. That's only going to work from the phone. And again, we reach the dashboard. Just wanted to highlight those features today. I'm telling you that this is going to have a huge difference on your next fundraiser. Those abilities to send the texting out in Spanish to your contacts, and also the ability to auto text donors now. I do think that the text coming from the child's phone number probably is a little bit stronger, and it's my recommendation to continue that. But I wanted to make sure we took some time to show you these today. And keep in mind, we do have that referral credit going, that if you can refer Charlie Rankin, FloridaFundraiser.com, to friends or colleagues that need our support, if that colleague does end up working with us, they will receive a $50 credit, and you will receive a $50 credit toward your next campaign. Folks, working with teachers and working with coaches to take fundraising and apparel off your plate brings me such great joy. I'm bundled up today because it's so stinking cold. Today is that day in Florida where it's snowing across the northeast and northwest Florida here in the south. Hope you're staying warm today. If you think of it, reach out to us at InstaRaise or Charlie at FloridaFundraiser.com. Shoot us an email. Let us know how we can help you with your next campaign. Stay warm and stay safe. Thanks so much.